What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Thanks for Trying TV. Today we have iRacing from Atlanta. Not the iRacing series, but the Class A series. Getting ready to go racing here in a moment. Practice is just finishing up here in a second. We'll jump out to qualify and see how we do on the qualifying effort for today's race. If you watched the iRacing race the other night, it was a wild one. A lot of accidents, a lot of crashes. People not able to hold their line and whatnot, so hopefully we'll see a little bit better racing here today than we did the other night. Came out with the top 10 the other night. This race obviously much shorter than the 136 laps. I believe it was 136 laps that we ran the other night. This one only 50, so sense of urgency is going to be very high off the start for most of the drivers. For us, it's probably going to start ramping up around lap 25, halfway. I don't want to get involved in any sort of stupid mess or anything like that, so try to be there at the end. That's from what I've learned and experienced on this. That's the best way to win these things, is just to be there at the end. So that's what we're going to try to do. Sounds like practice is wrapped up, so we're going to jump into qualifying. See what we got for speed. Lucky car number 13 here today. So we'll see how Lucky 13 does. Try to keep the tires a little bit cool. First lap here. I'm going to run the high side the first lap and low side the second lap.
One more lap to go.
Hey Derek, what's going on, man? Nice to see you stopping by the stream here for a minute. Hopefully we can get a decent finish for you. We'll see, though. Cut down the dog leg here, see where we end up. That is going to be good enough for P6 at the moment. Not sure if that P6 will stand, but we'll have to play it out and see if it does. P6 would not be a bad starting spot. It's still up towards the front. I feel like at races like this, you either want to start right up the front or in the back.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Yeah, we'll see, Derek. I don't know. This track is crazy. They've changed this track so much from the old reconfiguration. Not sure why my Bruin scheme isn't on there, but I'll have to... Give me 1 second here.
You have to lift.
Let's see if I can get the scheme to load. Sometimes this program has an issue. Let's see if the scheme is on there now. It doesn't look like it. I'll have to check that out. Oh, maybe. Yeah, there she is. All right. Now we're in business. Brian. Yeah. Left turns are hard. It's when you start throwing rights in there that I get a little confused. Trust me. Look at me on a road course. You'll see. I can turn left like nobody else, but you throw a right in there. Woo-wee. We got problems. We'll see how we do today. Hopefully we're going to do decent. Yeah, they are. Start having a turn right, it's no good. I'm not that good at stop signs either. All right, where'd we end up here? We ended up P8, so lost a couple spots there from where our lap put us, but I think we're going to be all right. I think we're going to have a good race. Starting P8 on the outside. Don't like being car number 13, but hey, I guess there's really nothing you can do about that, right? All right, we're gonna hop in, and we'll get set for 50 laps here in Atlanta. Hopefully it doesn't end up in a bunch of smoke, but we'll see. Oh, that's good to know. Plenty of fuel to finish the race. What about overtime? 50 laps is not that long at a track like this. I mean, you look at 50 laps at like a Daytona or Talladega, and you're talking probably 40 minutes, 45 minutes. 50 laps around here is probably going to take about half hour, 35 minutes if we run it all the way green, which we will not. You've been around the channel or iRacing long enough, you know that it doesn't run green for very long. One thing I noticed was tire wear kind of played a factor the other night, so we might throw a pit stop in, depending on where we're at. Somewhere around halfway if the caution comes out, but pit stops, green flag pit stops aren't going to happen for me today. It's only going to be under caution. Can you bet on this is dry? I'm not that good yet, Derek.
Can I get a comm check, please?
10-4.
Gotcha.
Alright, mute those guys for now. Yeah, I wish you could bet it on DraftKings, but you probably wouldn't want to put your money on me. So right now we're just getting ready to roll off a pit lane. iRacing has us wait a minute until everybody loads in. I think it's like a 2-minute waiting period. We'll do one pace lap and we will be green flag racing. Here we go. All right, ready to go racing. 50 laps at Atlanta. Oh, it's funny, Derek, actually. You bring that up, betting on this with DraftKings. I think in DraftKings Fantasy, you can actually bet on Call of Duty. And I believe it's Counter-Strike, if I'm not mistaken.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside road now. Pit road is closed. It's the 26 car.
So during practice, I practiced up by the wall to see kind of how to hold a line up there. I feel like I was pretty good. If you use these lanes, there's actually these, it's hard to see, but there's seams in the racetrack that each seam is kind of considered a lane. And you'll see me utilize the lanes a lot today as we race along. You use the seam lines and these white lines as your definitive lane markers. If you pretty much stay within your designated lane, kind of like the highway, there'll be a minimal chance of making contact with somebody, but that's if everybody does it, and not everybody does it. But here we go. It's already scaring me. The first place is down on the apron, warming his tires up like a madman, but hey, you do you, brother.
Get ready.
All right, here we go. Green flag racing. coming your way right now. Sit back, relax, enjoy 50 laps around Atlanta. Hopefully it don't end up in a crash, but we will see. Into the restart box for the leader. Green flag is in the air. We're racing here in Atlanta. Top lane did not get going very good. Not sure if it was a misshift or what it was, but I mean, I wouldn't think it would be a misshift, especially in these cars. Misshifts are very difficult to do. Starting to kind of fight back on the outside a little. That's what you got to watch out for, too. If you're curious on what I'm doing with my feet, bottom left corner will show you what I'm doing with my feet. Green is obviously gas, red is brake, and blue is clutch. So if you're interested in that sort of thing with telemetry part of it, that's in the bottom left. Won't be seeing a lot of brake here today. You'll see a lot of throttle being up and down all day long as I breathe the throttle. Looks like this high lane is actually moving fairly well. Not really liking that black car there. I'm actually going to ditch this top lane. I don't really like what I see from them. But then we're going to get all hung up on the bottom here. There's really no place to go. I just didn't like that guy that's second in line on the top side. I didn't like the way that he was moving around. Moving around way too much for my liking. Actually, they all kind of are moving around a lot. Alright, now that we got him shuffled out. That was close. Yet again, it's the cars that I've been concerned with all race. It was this 16 car. There was a black car that was behind us, and there's a black car with green numbers that has been scaring the absolute hell out of me. There he is there, going to the low lane. Having a hard time deciding what lane I actually want to. You know, I'm going bottom. That 16 car came down the side draft, and he almost caught this car in front of us. I think it's a 14 in front of us. I mean, it's just This guy's getting so stacked up. It's not very good.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. Still there? Stay low. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. You're clear high, clear high.
We might back off this for a minute. They're getting a little too racy for me.
Stay high. Stay high. All clear, all clear. You got one inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
I mean, we're going to hang to the end of this pack, but I don't want to get up in with it
Stay high.
right at the moment. Only 12 laps into a 50-lap race.
Stay high.
I would like to get to the bottom now.
All clear, all clear. You got one inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Still there? What's the line? Stay high. There's a car on the low side. All clear, all clear. Inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. 3 wide, you're in the
And there's that black car that I was
2 wide.
talking about earlier.
High. There's a car on the low
The black car with the
Clear, all
green
clear.
numbers. Looks like he took himself out. So now I feel a little bit more comfortable with what's going on up front with him not in there, because he was kind of all over the place. I mean, it's still not ideal. There's still cars all over the place. It's like a snake going down the straightaways into the corners, but there's really not much you can do. Ooh, car took off on me there. I don't know why it did that. Might have got into the air a little bit from going from that bottom lane to the top lane. But no harm, no foul. I got a lap car coming up here too. I think I see that out in the distance, and that's going to be a problem. I can already tell that's going to be an issue.
You got one outside. All right, man. Caution is out.
And that is why I tried to avoid the
Let the 3
big pack.
car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
And that's our first caution of the day. Hey,
21 and 11. I wasn't trying to race too aggressively. I was just trying to get past the 21.
Pit road is now open.
hey, Jacob, you got to get up here, buddy.
Go play carburetor, man.
Hey, 3, you got to get up here.
Did all that racing in the back. Still to get damn hit.
If I just catch up.
Jacob, do you mind just checking my car out really quick? Just if I got damage.
God dang, dude. I just pulled into the pits. So I can't see it.
Man, how fucking bad are you?
Well,
Gee.
that is what I tried to avoid, was the accident there. It was good. Luckily, I was on that bottom side, and I was able to duck down left to avoid it. That was definitely a tight squeeze there. I don't even want to know how close it was.
Catch the
We'll
8
check after the
car.
race, but that had to have been pretty close. So far, so good. Car feels good. The only thing is that I noticed is, because I got in that wall a little bit, is when I went from the bottom lane to the top lane, the nose kind of took off on me a little bit, but it could have just been driver error too. We're 2 to green now. Some guys came in and got tires, which I think is a little early for that. I would have liked to see the caution come out about 25 or 30 and then do a 20-lap run on tires, but it's all good. I did feel the car starting to get a little bit tight at the end of the run. So, with the car getting tight, definitely it can hurt your speed a little bit. Especially on the bottom side, because if you're tight, you get kind of bound up. And you can't use a lot of the racetrack, because you get cars on the outside, so you can't really utilize the speed. You gotta stay out of the throttle or back out of it just a tiny bit. We're P11 here too, so I think we're going to be restarting on the bottom. But we'll get a better idea once things cycle around here. I'm seeing P7, P8, and P10, so we're actually going to be in P10.
Line up on the outside road now. Head to the 14 car.
P10 on the outside. This is kind of like the iRacing race the other night. We just kept restarting on the outside. And I don't know what it is about this track, but if the outside doesn't start off well, it dies off, like we saw there at the beginning of the race. So hopefully we'll be able to... I'd like to get to the bottom, or if this top side's actually going to work, I'll stick with it, but... the bottom is a little bit of a safer bet as the race is going on. So lap 18 out of 50. Sit P10 right now, right around where we started. We started in P8. So we haven't ventured very far from where we started, either way. The reason I was yelling at the 3 there is because if I wanted to pit and he was still behind me, it kind of makes it so I can't pit, because if I do, I'll get a passing under yellow, black flag. That's why when you're racing an iRacing, you really have to be aware of your surroundings. You really got to be, you know, on top of it. If you got to get by a car under pace and it's telling you to get in front of somebody, you got to do it, because you can screw up somebody's race pretty quick.
Green, green, green. Good job, man.
Oh, the leader checked us all up there.
Yeah, one inside. All clear, all clear. Full car down low. Go high. Inside. Stay high. Still there. Still there. Clear low, clear low. Inside. Stay high.
Right when those top 2 cars dove down to the inside, it killed the momentum on this top lane.
Inside. Stay high. Clear low, clear low. Outside.
I think our best bet is to go low right now.
Stay low.
And ride for a while.
All clear, all clear. Keep digging.
Thanks for stopping by, Derek. Appreciate it, bud. Thanks for the good luck. I will let you know how we make out here.
Outside. Stay low. All clear, all clear. Got one inside. All clear, all clear. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Outside. 2 wide there. You're clear high, clear high. You got one outside. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. You're on the bottom 3 wide. Outside. 2 wide there.
Oh,
Man, caution is out.
oh man.
Single file. Pit road is closed.
I don't know how I made it through that, but that was spooky.
Front's right.
Was that the whole field? Holy hot damn.
I barely got by that.
Yeah, I'm with you, Oliver. I don't even know how I made it past that. That was nuts.
This has to be a joke at this point, man.
Nah,
Backed up before turn 3 for for a stack up, and I guess that saved me because I was able to slow down enough to pull to the bottom and get by it all.
9, you're gonna go around us, bud.
Pit road is now open.
Hey guys, so my spark keeps saying that's it, go, and it's like glitched like crazy. I'm stuck in my box and I can't move.
Yeah, sounds like iRacing to me.
24, I think your mic is on mute.
Head to the 5 car.
I think we're gonna stay out here.
Kind of turn your spotter off. You actually get a few more frames on your
Head to the
race.
5 car. Pit road is closed.
All right. Well, getting past that wreck was good for us. So, anybody know how many cars that actually took out?
Looked like at least 10 from where I was.
I saw him go back up the racetrack, and I was like, that's not good.
On the outside.
Yeah, so that was interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. He got turned out of the pack and then just kind of came back up and took out the rest of them up there.
A lot of it comes down to being too aggressive too early.
Only halfway, so yeah.
Alright, man, we're going green next time.
All right, so we're gonna be on the
Alright,
bottom
man,
I'm
lane.
not sure if you can see damage out of the rearview mirror, but if you can, do I have much there?
It's hard for me to tell, but the front end looks alright.
Taking a look, 8. Looks fine, 8.
I've found with these cars, it's pretty much, as long as your steering wheel's straight, they're fine.
Alright, thank you, because I made some front-end contact on the wreck before that one, so just making sure it's alright.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to pick my room.
Alright, so we're going to be halfway here. Hopefully we'll be able to go green flag racing for a while and stick up the front of the pack.
Alright, man. Light you back on the pace car. We're not going
Delayed
green.
green.
This time. We are not going green. Alright, man.
What
Light
happened?
you back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green.
Someone probably stopped on the
This
racetrack.
must be the worst split of the week.
Be one to green again.
Could be nice to reach the pack.
Gotta get this race going. I got a Bruins game to watch at 1.
Alright, man. We're going green next time by.
What are you doing? Can you get close?
Alright, here we go. Back Green Flag Racing just over halfway.
Ready. The pace car is in. Green flag. You're in third place. Outside. Stay low. Still there. Stay low. John the bottom, 3 wide. 3 wide, you're in the middle. John the bottom, 3 wide. Outside. 2 wide there. John the bottom, 3 wide. Next car is 2. Outside. 2 wide there. Alright, man, caution is out.
Wow.
Caution is out. Line up
I cannot believe that I saved that car.
Past the 9.
Holy
past
shit.
Past the 15. Past the...
Somehow I made it through that one too.
Yeah, I'm with you. That's a miracle that time. Holy shit.
I don't
Yeah, it's just barely split
It's
for me to
the
get through.
24 car.
know what happened there. The 5 just came across my nose. I'm not even sure if he was 3 wide or what.
Road is now open. It's the
Looks like he made an
24
off-center
car.
push that put the leader in the wall, and they both came down across your nose.
Well, I made it through it. And I had to do some driving there. That was scary.
Check him out, start finish.
Honestly, where we're at right now, if we're P9, there's 21 cars on. Oh, we're not gonna have the chance to pit anyway. Shoot. I would have liked to pit there, but
Car 7. Got the lucky dogs. Let him by on the outside.
steering's a little off, but not too bad.
Let the 7 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
I thought we were in a good position there, being 3rd place. But I guess when that shit happens, that's what it is, I guess. Yeah, the steering's off just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. We can work with it. Can definitely work with it. Usually these cars, you can't save them. Once you get them a little bit squirrely, usually it's over, but I think part of it was because I was on the flat part of the racetrack.
Never opened this time around or something.
Alright, man, we're going green.
It
Next
did,
time
but
by.
when
Alright,
guys are
man,
slow
line
to,
up on the outside road
you know,
now.
bunch up in the pack, you don't really have a chance.
Car, 20 more laps.
Alright.
Well, we are going to go back green flag racing with about 19 laps to go. With 19 to go, the aggressiveness is going to pick up a lot more than it was, which is already pretty high. It was high right off the start of the race, which I don't understand, but yeah, never mind. I actually do understand it. Everybody thinks you can win it the first 10 laps, but can't. You gotta be there at the end. So, we're back in P8. So, where we started, after being 3rd. Luckily, we were able to dodge 2 wrecks. We were involved in one indirectly. Saved the race car. Now we're back in P8. Minimal damage, so I don't know. We can see what we can do. Rolling off from P8 again on the high side. I hope we can get formed up. If we can get formed up on the high side, that would be good. But there's still there's too much space between us. I can already tell. See first and second, bumper to bumper. Yeah, there's too much space on this top lane.
Green, green. You got one inside. Stay high.
And you can see guys automatically bailing.
Still there.
Oh, I see why. It's this black car with the green numbers again.
Three wide, you're in the middle. Clear up, two wide. Three wide, you're in the middle. Clear up, two wide. Stay high.
I don't know why he is so slow.
Stay high. You're in the cross the low side. All clear, all clear. You got one inside. All clear, all clear. Inside. Still there. Three wide, you're in the middle. Outside.
Yeah, I knew that black car was going to kill us. Yeah, I knew that black car was going to kill us.
You've got wheel damage. Past the 12. Past the. Catch the 27. Car. Catch the 12. Car. Your car has too much damage. We've got to fix it. Catch
Yep.
the 19. Car.
I knew that car was going to be the death of us. What a moron. Jeez, dude.
Involved. Yeah, they wrecked me.
Hey, 26, there was a wall there, buddy. You've been messing up all race long.
24, I need you to go by me.
Well, that's going to do it for us. What an idiot.
Yeah, I was trying not to run over the 8, and I just went too hard into the wall trying to back off, not running over him. That's what happened.
Right. Checking up file.
Yeah.
Isaac, do I have any damage?
So, what happened was, the 26 has no idea what he's doing. Tried to check up, gets into the wall, comes across my nose, and when that happens, it dislodges the front of the race car, and that's pretty much it. I mean, they both ran into the wall. I don't understand why they both ran into the wall. They just go straight. Look at this. Both of them. Yeah, you expect people to hold their freaking line. I'll show you the speed difference. So I'm going 185. And when they hit the wall, he's going 168. It's 20-something mile an hour difference. And there is nothing that I can do to avoid him coming across my nose. Aggravating, but hey, that's iRacing for you. Gave it our best shot. Well, we'll catch you guys in the next one, if there is a next one, because this is getting aggravating. But, alright, I'll see you guys later.